Welcome to the fifth week of the Risen Retreat, a work of the Institute for Advanced Jesuit Studies here at Boston College. We hope you are enjoying the retreat and finding it to be beneficial. Today, let's spend just a bit of time pondering the mystery of the beauty of creation and how creation fuels human joy within us. I suppose it depends on where you live and when you're making this retreat, but I believe that your surroundings, wherever you are and whenever you are praying, can have an impact upon your interior life. Sometimes we forget the great gift that is the external forum and how it can impact the internal forum of our very beings. Like the external forum, the inner forum of our lives has seasons too. Each of us goes through different springtimes over the course of life. Every one of us experiences times of winter. At certain moments, we have profound and extended summers. Life also brings us moments of autumn where life falls and darkness increases. What season of life do you find yourself in at this present moment of the retreat? Perhaps you find yourself in a time of tremendous success and you feel as if you are fully flourishing. I would say that you're enjoying an interior summer. Maybe you find yourself feeling light, that there's newness in the air. Then it's a new springtime for you. Maybe you feel yourself in the midst of major changes and much of what you have experienced in your surroundings seems to be falling away. I'd imagine you to be in an interior autumn, or perhaps you are hunkered down in a time that's chilling and dark and you feel somewhat stranded in life. I'd say that winter is with you. Our Christian faith presents another series of seasons for us to ponder in addition to those that reveal themselves through the external forum of nature. We Christians have moments of Advent in life where we find ourselves filled with anticipation. We have extended Christmases where newness is being born. We have moments where we go through stable and extended times that are steady and regular. We experience Lenten times as well, alone in the deserts of life where we are focused and single-hearted in our endeavors. We're also blessed with Easters in life where newness and hope reveal themselves deeply and animate us with energy and light. What I want to propose for us this week is to consider how, regardless of the seasons in which we find ourselves, joy continues to flow into our hearts if we seek it, if we ask for it, if we knock on its door. I think it's completely fine and absolutely normal for us to think of joy as a spring and summer reality, a Christmas and Easter of our lives. As we said earlier, when joy aligns with the feeling of happiness, it's the best. I say the same for joy's alignment with seasons of light and warmth. It's the best. Still, the quality of joy, the depth of joy, the influence of joy in times of distress and difficulty is very important for us to consider as well. I would even suggest that it's in times of challenge that the quality of joy entering into our lives can have a profound impact upon the way we face life's trials and tribulations. For us to receive an outpouring of the truth of who we are, regardless of the seasons of life, can be immensely helpful and important. When we face difficulty, joy reminds us to whom we belong. When we thrive in life, joy reminds us of the true source of all that's good. Divine love is independent of any season. The depth of the love of God is infinite, and perhaps it is in moments of difficulty that we're given a deeper revelation of that depth. Let me share with you a bit of an illustration to help make this point. I've been at Boston College for nearly 20 years, and our Jesuit community is centered in St. Mary Hall, a beautiful collegiate Gothic building in the center of our campus. Within St. Mary Hall is the stunning St. Mary Chapel. This is our community chapel, but it's very much open to the public. It's a beautiful, quiet, prayerful space, and it's not unusual at all for one to enter the chapel at different times during the day and find students sitting or kneeling in prayer. For myself, St. Mary Chapel is a space that has accompanied me through many seasons of life over these 2 decades. I remember praying in the chapel before my doctoral dissertation defense. I felt quite nervous. I remember limping into the chapel after I ran the Boston Marathon, feeling so very pleased with that accomplishment. I went to the chapel to quietly cry after returning from both my mom and my dad's funerals. I went to the chapel too when I was missioned to stay at Boston College and to start our institute, praying with great gratitude and excitement. St. Mary Chapel is a spiritual home where I have encountered all sorts of seasons of life. The surroundings, the beautiful stained glass windows, the elegant side altars, the marvelous high altar, the intimate lighting and stillness of that space have met me in the springtimes and winters of life, the Advents and Lents of my very being. I'd imagine that you, too, have spiritual spaces where beauty has accompanied you through the important seasons of the living. My encouragement for you this week is to return to such a space, whether literally or through the gift of memory, and to name the seasons in which you currently find yourself. It is important for each of us to be able to name where it is that we find ourselves in life, and then to claim a sacred space where the joy of the Lord can come to us, meet us, be with us in all that life brings. Let's continue to pray for one another as we venture further together into our risen retreat.